Everyone has wishes, which he would not like to tell to others, which he does not want to admit even to himself. In matters of sexuality we are at present, every one of us, ill or well, nothing but hypocrisy. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, will soon convince themselves that mortals cannot hide any secret. With words one man can make another blessed, or drive him to despair. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. The weakness of my position does not imply a strengthening of yours. Nothing that is mentally our own can ever be lost. Our memory has no guarantees at all, and yet we bow more often than is objectively justified to the compulsion to believe what it says. He who knows how to wait need make no concessions. Love in the form of longing and deprivation lowers the self-regard. The ego is not master in its own house. In the depths of my heart, I can't help being convinced that my dear fellow men, with a few exceptions, are worthless. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs his conduct in the world. Loneliness and darkness have just robbed me of my valuables. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive, and will come forth later in uglier ways. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. The intention that man should be happy is not in the plan of creation. Love and work are the cornerstones of our humanness. My love is something valuable to me, which I ought not to throw away without reflection. The behavior of a human being in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his other modes of reaction in life. A woman should soften but not weaken a man. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? He does not believe that does not live according to his belief. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Where ID is, there shall ego be. Men are strong so long as they represent a strong idea. They become powerless when they oppose it. The madman is a dreamer awake. How bold one gets when one is sure of being loved. When a love relationship is at its height, there is no room left for any interest in the environment. A pair of lovers are sufficient to themselves. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming, that which the wicked man does in actual life. The more perfect person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. The creative writer does the same as the child at play. He creates a world of fantasy, which he takes very seriously. We are what we are, because we have been what we have been, and what is needed for solving the problems of human life and motives is not moral estimates, but more knowledge.